Well, that's not your money bump, but Mickey Cargile from Cargile Investments at Western National Bank joins us on Mondays to share his 30 years of investment experience. We appreciate being with us today, Mickey.
Thank you, Kristen.
First of all, we read about financial planning all the time. It's everywhere. But what exactly is financial planning, and why is a personal plan so important?
Well, your financial plan is your roadmap for your future, and it helps you be a good steward of your financial affairs. Now, we all want to make more money, and we all want to spend less.
Right.
But it's more successful when you write it down and actually have a plan. Then once you set your major objectives, it gives you something that you can compare to year. Now, a financial plan is a living document. You change it during your life. When you have children or children graduate, your plan changes a
Boy,
little.
does that change.
And so, you know, your plan changes with that. So it's not something that's absolutely set in stone, but it is something that gives you that roadmap. We know it works because every corporation has a financial plan geared toward maximizing their return on investment for their shareholders. Well, you're doing the same thing with your personal financial plan.
Right. So what's a good idea? What are your ideas on a good, prudent financial plan?
Well, you have to set your goals and keep them right. And the first thing that you have to do is protect your family. So you want to get out there and make sure that you have the proper insurance in place to protect that family. That's health insurance and enough life insurance so that you cover your debts and give them some cushion for the future. Now, the goal isn't to make them rich, but it's to help provide for that. The second goal is to provide for your retirement. So you want to go through and make sure that you have enough money saved for retirement so that you don't have to work forever. Now, all of us are going to have to work longer than we originally thought because of what we've seen in the last 10 years. It's just the reality of zero interest rates and the decline in investments. But nevertheless, that's what we have to do, and we have to plan for that. Your next goal is to educate your children. And what really got us talking about this interview was a story that I read about should you borrow from your retirement to fund your children's education. And I don't have to write a long story about that. It's just one word. No. Don't do that. Your children have other options to pay for their education. Once you reach an age where you're no longer employable, you're not going to be able to add to that retirement anymore. So if you have some extra money that you can pay for their education, that's wonderful. But you have to take care of your retirement first.
All right. Good advice as always, Mickey. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next Monday.
Thank you, Chris.
Appreciate it. Our News of the Strange is coming up next, but first here's Brian Wilkerson with sports. Brian.